Hi everyone, and welcome to week 4 of the Full Deck Challenge 3 run by Shana at Shanuki Art. If you'd like to see all the details of this challenge, I will put a link in the description box below. But if you'd like to see how and why I've made this card, then keep watching. Hello everyone, well today, as I've just said, it's prompt 4 in the Full Deck Challenge. And as you can see, I have pulled out all my green scraps because today the theme is light green. I've got this, which I am going to use because this is my recurring element. This is my card number 3, and you will see just under here, that's not my recurring element at all. It's my carryover. My recurring element is the button. This is my carryover, and I kind of deliberately picked this because it's got both the yellow and the light green on. So I need to put that one in there. I'm kind of torn at the moment. I've had a good hunt through here, and I have this this cool picture of a face, which I think I could use this part of, which is mainly green. So I have one idea of the face coming over there. I also just love these frogs, but I do think they're just a little bit big. But I also have these beautiful creatures. Again, I'm not sure if they're a little bit too big. So, oh, there's also a face there. I wonder how that would cut out. Right, that's going to take my whole card. I'm kind of having to get used to collaging in the small space. But I have to say, I'm really enjoying it. I know we're only 4 weeks in. For me, it's a couple of weeks because I didn't start until late. But I'm really loving just being able to pull out my bag of scraps. I'm trying not to be too deliberate. I'm trying to kind of go with whatever jumps out at me, and not to what's the word, procrastinate too much, but actually just to get some collage bits down and see how they go. Ooh, that could be quite nice too, couldn't it? See, I'm terrible. I'll stand here for hours and go, oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. So much excitement. But I do have to get this in somewhere. And although they're both light green, I think I'm going to go with the more limey green. So, too big. Okay. Leaves, I've got all sorts here. Could go with a leaf thing. Okay, I'm going to stop. My desk is covered in green. Right, I am going to do something with this and something with this. I've got to get a button in there as well because that's my recurring element. So I'm going to go and find a button to use, or a button-like structure, and then I'm going to come back. So as I was sorting through my bits, I've come up with a bit of a plan, and I'm kind of thinking that I might use my recurring element of buttons today to form like the cogs in the brain. But I've just pulled out my glue gun, thinking that I'll use it to stick these on, and plugged it in, and it's just blown up. So I'll have to think about how to put those on, whether I want to stitch all of them on individually or whether I've got some other form of glue. So let's see how we go. So I decided I would stitch them on in the end, given that my glue gun just blew up. So I think I'm more or less done. I've got a little black fine liner pen here. And I'm just going to finish going around the face. I have put some green pen around it, but I just want a little bit more. Oh, it's not working, is that? Okay, let's find another one. Here we go, let's try a different one. Yep, that's better. That's not wanting to work on there either. I wonder whether it's to do with the pen or whether it's to do with the fact that it is going onto that water soluble crayon. Let's try another one. I think it might be the water soluble crayon. That's interesting, isn't it? Go. I think I've managed to achieve enough just to give it a little bit more definition. I might just do a little bit of black around the edges here. These little ink pads were a real cheapy set somewhere, and they're really good just for doing the edges of things like this. Now what I did realise when I was stitching those buttons on just now was that I haven't actually left the suit visible in this one, which I'm a little bit annoyed about. I'm a little bit annoyed with myself about, but I am using them in suits order, you know, so far I've used the Ace 2, 3, and this is the 4 of Hearts. So you know, it's one of those things. Right, here we go. So here's number 4 and the full deck challenge number 3. My recurring element is buttons. This is my carryover piece from yesterday. Not yesterday, last week. Gosh, I must be tired today. And there we go. So that's number 4. Keep your eyes out in the next week or so, and we will have number 5 for you as well. Don't forget, you can find full details of the challenge in the description box below, and links to Shanuki Art, who Shana from Shanuki Art is running this challenge. So do click on that link, have a look at what she's doing, and if you put in the hashtag full deck challenge 3, you will find lots of other creators participating as well. But for now, thank you for watching, and ka kite anō.